Yeah.
Now look, Buster, let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying... All right, let's get this picture started. No, no!
You're watching Zanny TV. I'm Zanny. I'm awesome. So are you. Happy Friday, everybody. No, this is not Dota and drinking. It's still on hiatus until next week, I'm told, supposedly. I guess we'll see. Ramsey says next week, so we shall see. So instead, you get me this evening. Hello. Hi. I hope everybody's having a lovely Friday evening. This is the first weekend in December. Holy crap, it's December already. Where has the time gone? I don't know. I still am, you know, with the whole pandemic thing, it's just kind of, yes, I'm looking over here because my setup's over here. And you can't see my hand. See? Hand. The camera is doing strange things this evening. Strange things afoot at the Circle K. At any rate, hello. Yes. It is nice to be back here. I was going to stream last night, but things kind of got to a point where I could not. But it's okay. Tonight is a new night, and here we are. And something. So, I put a vote out on one of the Discord servers I'm a member of. I said, hey, what should I play? The choices were Rocket League, Dota 2, or West of Loathing, and West of Loathing was the clear-cut winner. So we're going to go back to that tonight. I have enabled the shot channel points reward, so you can redeem your floppy disks for that. What else is new? Not much really new to speak of. But, yeah, neat. Stand by here, uno momento, por favore. Oh, well, that would have been nice though. Anyway, sorry. I was just notified there's a new version of the GIF bot I use, so I'll have to install that later. Because I'm not stopping the stream to do just that, because, no. Nope, afraid not. At any rate, let me just make sure, are my linkies linked? My linkies are linked. See, just make sure. Let me just double check that my linkies are linked. My linkies are linked. Okay, good. tweeted on the Twitter machine. That's good. Yeah, that's okay. So without any further ado, let me fire the game up here. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Duh. We should hit play and wait for it to load. Okay, and with any luck, this should do the trick. And yes, I did name my character Alexander Hamilton, because why not? Shoot all the things. Shoot them all. Let's see. Options. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. Right across the nation. Anyway. Okay, that's all good. Not ready for the DLC yet. Shoot all the things. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just jump right back on in and see where we're at. Okay, so we last left ourselves at the saloon, because of course we did. Let's see, we're in dirt water right now. Me, my partner, and my horse. Let's see. I have 715 meat. What's in my backpack? I forget. I got a varmint skin and knife. A dusty turnip. I'm not ready to increase that yet. A briefcase full of snakes. We can extract some venom or some medicine if we need to, but we're not going to right now. We're just going to keep our briefcase full of snakes, Over here's a shovel, which you can't see because my pretty camera's in the way, but there's a shovel over here. Right now I'm armed with a broken board, a deputy pistol, and a floppy derby. No lapel though. Close that out. Here's what we're looking like. I'm ruthless. I can speak in goblin tongue. Let's see, gumption, grit. 30 XP to increase that, 25 to increase that, 200. Glamour. Yeah, I never did go down over what we got here for stats. Muscle. Muscle is the measure of how beefy you are. Beefy. It affects how much damage you do when you do hit stuff and how much damage you take when you get hit. Mysticality. This is your mysticality. It affects the amount of damage you do with spells and the amount of damage you take from spells and elemental attacks from bad guys. I'm a snake oiler, so I don't do mysticality much. Moxie and Moxie and muscle are my two things. You've got Moxie, kid, and this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you do deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. I think for now we will just leave these as is. I want to talk to the barkeep. Howdy, Alexander. What can I get for you? Hey, Lloyd. You ain't help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little, off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. Well, this is suddenly taking a strange turn. Alright, let's go see what's up with this dude. The piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him. I need a needle. Well, hooey. Alright, what do I get a needle? Slop! 5 meat. No. There's the sign that says, see bartender for darts. Cowbell. Ooh, I got an XP for setting the chair back up. All right, let's hit the cowbell. We need more cowbell. Oh, come on. I'm giving you more cowbell. Why is there nothing going on? Well, phooey. No cowbell. Fine. What's in the kitchen? This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Yeah, okay. What's up, dude? Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. Oh, so you're really nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of salt pepper. Need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And another thing, look, who's the chef here? You. Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discovered a new map location, Fort Cowardice. Okay, so there's something else we gotta do. What's this? This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. Well, bummer. A phooey. Okay. Whoops. Why did I do that? All right, anyway. All right. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. What's over here? No, I'm still looking. Potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stovetop slop pot. That's a mouthful. Oh, now. All right. So I need a needle to fix him. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Oh man stares off in a distance listening to the piano. Let's not talk to him right now. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. Alright, let's inspect it. Why not? Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. This spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Let's keep going. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been clean or empty because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. That's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, as a matter of fact. The toxin, I can talk, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. Why not? You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the insides and mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Glorp. Feels like you're putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Let's keep going. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Oh, well, I get +3 attack damage and +3 spell damage. Okay, well. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. Alright, fine. This is fine. Oh, we're in our room. Sweet. What do we got here? You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a four-flush and good-for-nothing jerk. So I'm angry now. Okay, well. That's Susie's bed. It's your partner. What's up, Haas? Am I forgetting about anything? Susie says you should go get that saltpeter from Fort Cowardice. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, nice view from up here. There's a postcard in this little table. Take it. It's your bed. Manor Horn, if your ankle gets higher than one, you'll pass out from rage. Well, let's not pass out from rage then. Alright, let's go to Fort Cowardice. The skeleton approaches you in that jittery stop-motiony way that skeletons do. Judging by its head, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. Remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. Yeah, let's fight it. Because why not? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's shoot it. Shoot it again. Ah, take that. Victory is ours. Beat up that skeleton and search it for loot, which is much easier with skeletons than most other types of people. You got an item. Skeleton bone. You got an item. Bean stained pants. Well, that could be taken quite a few different ways, couldn't it? You gain 36 meat. Nice, nice. Alright, here we are at Fort Cowardice. And yes, I named my horse Squirrely D. I could not call him Squirrely Dan because there was not enough room, so Squirrely D it is. Get your minds out of the gutter, people. Alright. Why did I do it? It did it again. Why? Why, God? Why? Hold on a second. Alright, here we go. So let's go in here. Climb up in the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Alright, let's start administration then, shall we? Oh, alright. Administration mess hall. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. The cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. Let's look at them. They are incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Charles Stern, clerk, pay grade C4, B12.9.37. Deck, missed days 8, accrued sick days 88. Satisfied? No, another. Alright, let's get out of there. This is a silly place. Well, actually, let's keep reading. And another one. Blah, 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 blah. And another. 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 Okay, nothing special. Bummer. Alright. Ooh, military grade whiskey and hardtack. Sweet. They're covered. It's a spice rack. Well, there's our saltpeter. What's in this? What's in this door? I don't have any needles. I gotta get some needles somewhere. Okay, let's go here. You hear the sound of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Let's go in guns a-blazing, because why not? Ow! Oh, this is not good. This is... Oh Lord. This is probably not my brilliantest of ideas. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep, dead. I'm defeated. Last thing you see before vision goes black is all those goblins getting back into their cots and falling asleep again. It's so angry about losing that fight that you pass out. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Susan must have carried you back here if you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Day 2, the second day of the rest of your life. But did we keep the saltpeter? Yes, we did. There it is. All right. Go to the kitchen. Turn this in. Have you got that saltpeter yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, next thing I need a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Basically, it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area just outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little. A murder pepper. Okay, we're going after murder peppers now, chat. All right. They're still comparing their guns. Neat. What's in the poker room? This poster says rules of poker in quotes, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Nines are wild unless accompanied by a two-eyed king. Any player spinning anywhere other than a spittoon must immediately hand 19 meat to the player on their left. This is getting good. Any player with more than 13 cards in their hand must discard 16 cards. Queens are wild unless accompanied by a two-eyed queen. 5 is worth the same as 4 of spades. Yeah, let's not play poker right now. All right, they're still punching each other. Go over here and see what we got. Hello there! Let's see, disposable binoculars, dynamite, modern snake oiler. I have 751. Plum pudding. Shovel, I have one. Soda crackers. Bean stained pants. Give me +3 spell damage. I don't do spells though. So I guess I can sell. Sell that. Sell that, I suppose. Right. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, she looks grumpy. This little gorilla selling flowers. Not right now. Dirtwater Post Office, sponsored by LT&T. Hi, I'm Alexander Zamilton. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. Write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Let's not jump into that Let's not jump there right now. Vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot. Hey, what do you know? You saw the sign, there's nothing past here. Alright, trying to find one of these murder peppers. That's the Gun Manor DLC, we're not ready to go there yet.
Hey.
It's Squirrely D!
Okay.
Alright, fine, we'll buy some. Sweet smelling flowers. Stench resistance. Alright, we'll probably need those later. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, still gotta try to fix him. I need to find a needle though. Okay, he doesn't react to us. We need a needle. We'll find a needle. Alright, let's try playing poker. Let's see what happens, shall we? You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Marion, and the player to your left says his name is George. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Let's ante up. You ante up. Marion and George tossed in 20 meat each. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and deals a handful of cards, glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand. 7 of hearts. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 10%. We'll check. We'll fold. Let's play again. Yup. Second round of betting. Pot of 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 15%. Do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. Smart enough to know that you should raise, and you do by 20 meat. Oh, a Nevada flush. All right, well, this ain't gonna get us anything except losing our money. Let's get a shot of bourbon. Get some dots. Oh, all the darts got broken months ago. Well, that's disappointing. See you later, Lloyd. Oh, crud. Okay, let's go to the... Can I get backstage anywhere? Need more cowbell. Alright. So let's see, where haven't we been yet? We haven't been to the railroad camp or to the ranch. Let's go to the railroad camp first. A red cloud of dust turns out to be abandoned old horse riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match her speed. Hey, what's up? Where's the fire? Get in or get lost. How about we get neither and fight? I'm gonna die again, probably. Problem comes along, you must whip it. Alright, let's shoot her again. Maybe we'll win until my cover dies. My cover's probably gonna explode. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Shoot! Still going. 2, 5, 1. Yay, we got her. You beat up the bandit and take her presumably ill-gotten meat, as well as her fancy speed enchanted boots. Odd that she wasn't taking advantage of them. Maybe she misread the label and assumed her horse would go faster too. Alright, let's look at our inventory. What's this black hat? What's the black hat give us? +1 armor. What's the derby give us? +1 moxie. Let's go ahead and put the black hat on. Alright, so here we are, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. Let's not walk into the cactus. This guy should have never been put in charge of a switch. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal what runs the store down south of here, named Button Willow. Button Willow McSomething. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right between a cactus and a different cactus. Points to a spot on your map. You discovered a new map location, Button Willow McKittrick's store. Hey, thanks. Don't mention it. Mention it. No, really, thanks a lot. The man furrows his brow. Sure, don't mention it. Alright, fine, don't mention it. What's this dude's story? You approach a beleaguered looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? Yeah, well, if I'm being charitable, I'd say that fella over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paperback idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fella you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh, ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They're like magical to me, like dragons. The opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line. I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing, building, and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. Want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. So swell. Guess I'm the boss now. The man looks shipped down. Well, now, I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure he didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. Surveyors say there ain't any other suitable mountain paths, so we can't reroute around it even if we had months to take. Excuse me. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we can dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustavson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite though. And you can lay your hands on and be fine so long as there's enough of it. Okay. So we gotta get some dynamite. Okay, we're not ready to go there yet. Let's go to the store. Let's see what's over there. As you turn the corner, you come face to face with three bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The four of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Dive for cover and fight them. We're in. There's two down. Just try not to blow the TNT up. Ah, crap. Blew the TNT up. That's not what we wanted to do. There's ours! Or something. Or something or other. Alright. You beat up and or blew up those bandits. XP, you gain 30 XP. You got an item, black denim pants, and you gain 32 meat. What do the black pants offers? +1 armor. What do these pants offers? +3 spell damage. Well, since I don't cast spells. Okay. Woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. I'll take a minute to hydrate here since none of my usual hydrating peeps are here tonight. I don't know where everybody's at. Very strange. It's alright, we shall continue onward and upward. Alright, let's see. Bar soap. Can of oil. Cheap tequila, cheap whiskey. Needles. Yes, that's what we need. Need 2 of them. About dang time, too. Alright, let's sell bean stained pants. All that. Buy that. Do we need another? We do need another. Pickaxe. That's definitely what we're gonna be aiming for. All right. I think we're done here for now. Let's read this. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Gives Expert Poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you can apply to enemies when you poison them. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. That may be useful. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives quick on the draw, a skill that increases your speed. Let's get some healing. When you open your eyes again, it appears somebody has stolen your magazine. The scoundrel. Alright. So now that we have something that we can pick the locks, let's go back and try to fix the piano player. Or we're gonna get stopped again. It's whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. Finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it in your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Alright, we got the murder pepper. We got the murder pepper. Sweet. We've been looking for that. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's first go to the kitchen. Find me a murder pepper. Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Alright, let's see if we can fix the piano dude. Pick the lock. You pick the lock, you open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and sproinging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Hey, Tilia, welcome. Welcome in. Let's come back to this later. I need to look at the character here. How many XP do I have? I have 97. Okay. That. Okay. Alright, let's see here. What's in our inventory? Probably fix this. See if I can. No, I don't want to do that. Stand by a second. I'm just trying to. There, that's better. Put myself down in the corner here. So we can actually see my inventory now. Okay, so we're good for now. Needle. Go to the post office. Open box 441. Yes, please. You open the box and a tornado of junk mail falls out to reveal the knife just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. All right, let's go back to the chef. Into the kitchen. You got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. You mean to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Where's he buried? In the Dave yard, naturally. The Dave yard. Should have known. Alright. Do I have a shovel? How far is the Dave yard from here? Not far. Let's roll up to the Dave yard and dig Dave up. Why don't we? Excuse me. Keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. Let's go to finish going to the Dave yard first. Howdy, Susie. There's a ranch out this way, the Butterfield Ranch. Dairy farm mainly. All right, we can go check it out. Oh, nice. Blood sauce. Drink up and hydrate. All right, hold on. Luckily, I came prepared. Tonight's drink of choice is, of course, Shipwreck, but it's the coffee variety because they were completely out of Shipwreck Vanilla. So apparently there was a run on Shipwreck Vanilla when I went looking for it. So, anyway, here's to you. So good. It's so, I mean, the coffee's not bad. I prefer the vanilla, but the coffee is just as good. There's a place in Lilburn. What's it called? It's like Strongwater Warehouse or something like that. They just put it in like 6 months ago or something like that. Yeah, it's, there's a car wash next to it now. It's right near the, what is that, Speedway? Yeah, that's where I get all my Shipwreck. It's right in there. They have all sorts of good stuff. Now I shall hydrate. All right, so we got some blood sausages and spiked coffee. Now we're in the mausoleum. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Yeah, we'll leave them be. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Oh, good. This is a pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person? You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Gore splattered scroll. Human ashes. There's some kind of receipt here. Robe receipt. What we got here? Human ashes. This is the human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. The human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. Alright. So we've scattered some ashes and we got 10 XP for the deal. Rest in peace, ashes. The scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. Get the largest of giblets off the scroll and read it. It says, take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside of the red chalk circle, and then sprinkle them with stardust in a place of most perfect red glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay, so that was probably the ritual then, but that's okay. This is a receipt for delivery of 150 black silk robes. Not silver. Sounds pretty ominous. Let's examine it. It's about time you start gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situations all around these parts. Grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. Oh, I got a necromancer journal now. Oh, good. What do you suppose happens if we read that? Open your necromancer journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You've got a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more clearly, you see there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Alright, we're not going after him yet. Alright, let's not, we can get some more ashes? No. Oh well. It was Dave D. Dave L. C. Dave J. Dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reach inside the garbage bag and are surprised to find it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding, it's pudding and motor oil. Pudding and motor oil. Okay. Who would do this? You managed to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off. Then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. You get an item. Dave's secret sauce. Alright, so let's head back to Dirtwater. You hear a rustling sound and traces to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably it's a gulch goblin rustler? Let's kind of assume they refer to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry sounding goblin noises. Let's fight. Alright, let's go whack him with a stick. Okay. Take a shot. Shoot me. Oh, you're shooting my partner, huh? Oh yeah? Well, take this. Take that! You clobber the goblin and find some goodies in the shrubbery he was rustling. Mmm, goblin sandwich. You gain 36 meat. Sweet! Alright, we're back in Dirtwater. Let's look at my character. Bring Moxie up. Grit. Pump my grit up one. Gumption. Bring that up one. Alright, let's go into the saloon. Now we're going back into the kitchen and see what this guy does. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took it to his grave. Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. You gain 10 XP. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. I fell in the slop, but it's still good. You got an item. Sloppy top hat. What does the sloppy top hat give us, I wonder? Plus 3 Moxie. Let's swap it out. Why not? Black hat, shovel, briefcase, snakes. Dairy green whiskey, Dirtwater bourbon. Sweet smelling flowers. Great. So that's all that. Need one more mysticality, so I need some more XP first. Means I need to go. Talk to my partner. Hey Susie, what do you think of this place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change from being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off once in a while, right? Yep. You can back out and collect some fresh new dust. Any other ideas? Alright. Where haven't we visited before yet? Before we go over there. We haven't gone. Let's go to the ranch here and see what's at the Stones Ranch. You encounter overturned wagons surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. It's like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. You got a item, Modern Snake Oiler, issue 152. Oh, good. Oh, I should have came here. I should have came here sooner. There's my damn needles. What's in here? Hey, a needle. Hey, a needle. Stock certificates. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Let's investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. Go us. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. We need more mysticality before we can talk to that. I don't know if I want to talk to it. It's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, a combat skill, and temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's the next day, extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking at where you're aiming. Give Shoot Danny, a skill that lets you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. Or there's Quick on the Draw. Let's do Shoot Danny, because that just sounds good. Alright. Anything in this pot? Blackened beans. Okay. Anything else we should be aware of? Ranch punch, ranch dressing, and a lasso. Nice. Won't have foraging. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Start locking. Man, I'm getting so much crap in my inventory. I need to take a look at this. Lasso. This item is used in combat. Disables targets for 2 rounds. Let's see. Ranch dressing? Apply that ranch punch. That's... I don't have any spells. Let's fight. Oh good, it's a pyro bow. Don't we love those? Shoot! Damn pyro bows. The outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses. On the soft light of fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Oh good, we got a toilet pistol now, chat. Woo! Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow heat flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Huzzah! Alright. That might be useful. We'll keep that for now. I want this. There's this. How many more XP do I got? 22. I still got some XP I gotta get yet. Yeah, this game is pretty fun. Its history is there was a web game called The Kingdom of Loathing. It was done in pretty much this style, but it was all web-based, so there wasn't any animation or anything. I'm pretty certain it's the same people that did that brought this game to life. Ah, we are in the cellar now. More blood sausages and soda crackers. Oh, there's a there's a cow-shaped stain on the wall. I don't have safe cracking. Well, crap. Maybe later. Alright. Guess we're gonna go get some dynamite. That's up here. Around a corner in a box and you find yourself face to face with a pyro bow. You're boxed in. You should shoot him. Ow! I should heal. And then shoot you. Victory is ours. roasted cow tongue, cow fangs. Grease my muscle, cow tongue, charred locket. So we got a picture of Mary Stearns. Photograph of a sad-looking little girl. On the back is written Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. Well, that's sad. Alright, let's talk to... Alright, what's this dude? Fancy dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being a mayor, welcome. Now, go away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Talk to the goblin. Good thing I got goblin tongue. Can I not come in? Sorry, only for goblins being very private. Alright, guess we're fighting our way in. We should put up a blockade. Oh, jeez. This dude is not messing around, apparently. Good grief. We got a snake on our side. Swings and a miss. Poor snake, he's still missing. Jeez, ow. What happened? Yeah, we're not ready for this fight yet. You get an effect, angry. Ooh, I'm mad. Fine, we'll leave for now. Butterfield Ranch. Go to the ranch. Since we're up here, let's go to it. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and lands just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Yes, money. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore the area. Guess we're fighting a cow. Oh, I can't use it on my partner? Well, that's a waste then. We'll hit him and poison him. Dude. There goes my partner again. Good grief. Keep clubbing this guy. Ow. Take that, cow. I said take that. Bad cow. I said bad cow. Banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get the hits, little doggy. You got an item, roasted cow tongue. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. You get extra thick leather. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Huzzah! Hey, I got a needle. What's with all these burnt down places? Good grief. I got the red hot poker. That's red hot poker. hot damage instead of physical. We'll go ahead and swap that. Oh, we can sell that. Sell those. Level up your grit. There, done and done. Okay, let's in the outhouse. Notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name, Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. It's going to end poorly. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. The map reveals the location of the mine just west of the ranch, labeled Coal Ridge. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scroll between the three strange triangular icons. You know, I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised. Hey Mo! Hey Mo! I have nothing to churn. That's no good. It's in the bot. I don't have lockpick in 2. Your horror, you see that every cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Hi, Trin, welcome in. No, I do not want to fight them right now. All right, let's see. We got all sorts of fun stuff now. I'm good. We're just, you know, playing our stick figure western here. All is good. Bump that up. No, I need my map. Need the map. The map. I'm ready to go to the ridge. Let's go. Actually, I want to go to the store. So when you're an axe, or not an axe, a pickaxe. Trent, this is my horse, Squirrely D. I couldn't name him Squirrely Dan because I couldn't enter the AN part of Dan, so he's Squirrely D. That's the horse. I, of course, am Alexander Zamilton because I can. Let's see, we can sell. Sell that, because we have something better. Sell those. Sell you. We're not selling that. Goblin Sandwich. Hard tech. Hightailing boots we're not selling. Needle. Red hot poker we're not selling. Keep cow tongue. Sloppy top hat. Yeah, soda crackers we'll get rid of. Just sell it. Huh. As you wish. Toilet pistol, thermos spiked coffee. Wait, I wasn't done yet. I need to buy. I need a pickaxe. You pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you shouldn't use this to do either of those things. Yeah, mind your meat. Meat is the currency of this game. It is quite ridiculous. And I'm a snake oiler. And here are my stats. Muscle, mysticality, moxie, grit, gumption, and glamour. My perks, I'm ruthless, and I can speak in goblin tongue. Of course I am, right? Okay, so we got that. Can I mine here now? No. Let's not walk over the... Simmer down though, Squirrely D. Simmer down. Right, my moxie's high enough. I should be able to go back here and fix the piano player now. Spot a small cottage. Yeah, cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. I want to go to where I was going first. Alright, let's go in here. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's something obviously wrong given all the plinking and springing and clanking, clinking, clicking. I can talk. Noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Sweet, go us. All right, Bartender. Howdy, Alexander. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. Fix the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Alexander. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. No worries, Lloyd. Yeah, help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. All right, bye for now. All right. Let's see. We haven't been there. Let's go over to the cave. Because why not? Find a crate lying on the side of the trail. Its lid knocks loose. It has fell off the back of a cart limited stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Fish through the crate and help yourself to the meager but free contents. A lasso and a full canteen. Now foraging. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887. As recorded by Jim Plackwright. Because of course. Alright, let's go this way. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A map purporting to lead a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Oh, another plaque. Our equipment and provisions consist of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, followed an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large shaggy dog, and a butt fur. Oh look, another plaque. Go figure. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Okay, I bet there's another... Oh look! Another plaque! Go figure. That's what this is going to be. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt four and the entire basket of eggs. Apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. Okay. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after a drawing of lots, to share. This is just going on and on. After requiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. I got a bad feeling about this. Was that the last one? Oh, yeah, here we go. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. First was 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacturer, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Oh, now the game's playing with us. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. They inquired as to our destination. We replied they were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, but we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course and mentioned that he only had a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. Hydrate, yes, please. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed and continued upon our way. Thank you for that. This is... Didn't realize you were turning into reading with the Sandy tonight, did ya? Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. It struck me as peculiar given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think we're pretty much committed at this point, chat. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from the basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, it declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. There's going to be a punchline here, there has to be. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Are we entertained or edified? I haven't decided yet. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Sai, and Doug turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Sai's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise. We hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining against of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. And the punchline is, we just wasted 20 minutes doing all that for nothing. Because of course we did. Yeah, we found a hole, a very empty hole. Nothing. It said it's a very, here, we'll go back. It's a very empty hole. Yep. It's a hole. A completely empty one. Right? So that was a waste of our time. Let's go to the silversmith's house. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact to find a meteor. Pull out your pickaxe and make short work and small rocks of the meteor. You gave 1,411 meat. You got an item, Stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Where's Ted or Pika when you need them? Right? Sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. Seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to, but you don't have anything that makes anything silver to make into bullets. Oh good, instant grits and plum pudding. This bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized. Maybe the guy was hiding something. Excuse me. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now. So are most of his customers. No sense of storing up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. Yeah, I don't have safe cracking, so I can't crack the safe. A twin bed. The silversmith must have been a bachelor, or a half-wit guy with a half-wit spouse. Yep, we're gonna... A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. Might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that'd be way worse. I says, investigate it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. Chat, we're going in. Are you even listening to me? Or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Batman! Oh, it's good. Hit investigate. Shut up, I'm investigating. Hey, fine. Have it your own way, your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon. It's definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around with it. What's wrong with you? Fight me. Good God. Okay. Put your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that were previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking to me of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling when you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear quarters of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will, so there. And I did too. Man, needles, stardust. What can I use stardust? Okay, well, we're not. We can't harvest. Let me make silver. Hey there, Squirrely D. Am I forgetting about anything? Oh yeah, well, I gotta. The other ideas. Alright, so let's go back. Here we go, let's go back. Any place we haven't been yet? Oh, there's a bunch of places. Let's go to this mine. Found a flyer for a Dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. Mark the address down on your map. You discovered a new map location. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Dare House. Yeah, let's go there now. Oh yeah, it's all blown. I think Dynamite Dan's kind of blew up. Dynamite, 1 year is stenciled in this crate in an official looking typeface. Well, I don't have 5,000 meat yet. Okay, so that's good to know. Oh yeah, we're coming over here to the mine. Hear a rattling noise behind you, another rattling noise to your left, and a third rattling noise from somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. Quick glance confirms it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This is no place for babies. Just walk up. No, don't bite me. Ah, you poisoned me. You messed, but you poisoned me. Ow. Yeah? I'm gonna come up here and smack you with a poker. Take that. Victory is ours! You defeated all the babies. Wait, no, they were rattlesnakes. Right. 15 XP, we got a snake spleen, and we got a rattlesnake skin. Good type chat, really. Ooh, our inventory's getting full here. Let's see. Flowers. Toilet pistol, no. We'll apply it to my hat. All right, sweet. Oh, we can set it in, or I'm reading this right, yes? Sets an enemy on fire. The spleen is the seat of the fiery humors. At least that's what you've been told. You don't have much of a sense about humors. Oh, Lord. Alright, here we are at the mine. Yeah, I think Pico would definitely enjoy this game. Rows of lockers here must have been used for storing personal effects of the fellows who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Eldersberry, WM. It doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose, and it has a combination lock on it. Now let's open the first one. Locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Okay. That up. Alright. Let's open the second locker. Oh good. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that. Yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight hit his vengeful murderous intent. Oh, he's got 78 hit points. This ought to be good. Let's hit him. Ow. Alright, let's go hit him again. Take that. And shoot him again. Oh, we done blowed him up, chat. He's done went. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore. His bones are really clean. Skeleton bones, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. What am I looking for? Skull chips. Sell them. Teeth, I can sell them. Skeleton bone, I can sell them. Okay, so I can sell it. Right, you should always never leave home without a handful of loose teeth. There's a combination lock on here, and you don't know the combo. Oh, darn. I got 3 unrefined meat nuggets. Almost like meat chunks. Where's Harley when you need him at? You need him. Exposed meat vein. Uh-huh. Whoa, this just opens the door to the 30-foot shaft. You're gonna need a rope or something. Okay, let's not fall down the shaft then. It's down here. Oh, that's the exit. Alright. Well, suppose we could try this again. You spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You're literally astonished by the size of it. It is very large. You've discovered a new map location. The Big Apple. Alright, let's see. So we can set them on fire. I'm not using a toilet pistol. Can't drink that because you're already drunk. Well, dang. They don't know me very well, do they? Fine. Alright, let's see how well it goes this time. this. Let's shoot him. Oh, now we're making better progress. Ooh, he still hurts though. Oh, you're gonna kick me now. All right. All right, fine. Let's just burn and eat him. Right? Victory is ours. 15 XP. The gulch is your oyster now. Mmm, gulch oysters. Sign says nothing interesting in Goblin. Let's beat the straw because why not? Let's clock him and shoot him. More XP. There's nothing interesting. Oh, see, I don't know if I can trust what the game tells me now because these guys seem to have a sense of humor. Listen to the door. It's quiet inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into a seeing glass. Yes, I do love the book. I do love the book called So Very Complicated Numbers. Oh, Trin. I see you out there. All right, stand by. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, tonight is Shipwreck Coffee Rum. Because they were all out of vanilla rum. There must have been a run on vanilla rum for some reason or another. Fill them up shot glass here. So, kill it. Don't want to waste that drop. All right, chat. Trin, here's to you. So tasty. All right. So let us look at Alice going into a seeing glass. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. I'm not even gonna try that. All right, fine. Oh, it breathing, peeing, and toes of slithing did in a wave, gyring, and also gimbling. All right. Let's look at So Very Complicated Numbers. All you can tell is this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. And the ever-popular How to Bird Noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great-crested grebe impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Okay, nothing else to browse here. What's the sign on this one say? Oh, this one's quiet too. Let's go inside. Rats, looks like the door is locked. Well, we got a fix for that. Oh, more goblin sandwiches. I forget, what do they give us? What is that? Oh, pumps my moxie up. Oh, that's better. All right, sweet. Did not know you could do that. Nice, nice. What's this? All right. What does this sign say? This sign says storage in Goblin. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Random, more random, or even randomer. Let's go even randomer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. All right, let's look in a random drawer. Yet another goblin sandwich. And look in a more random drawer. Goblin trousers. This one contains a rolled up pair of terrible pants. Goblin trousers. +3 armor, -2 moxie. Nah, not worth losing the moxie over. All right, what's this one say? Red herring storage. Yay, chocolate! All the chocolate. Let's not go there yet. Mayor's house. Well, he's not here. The shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. There are a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105. I better write that. Because that's what it is. 6. No, come on, pen, work. Here. 69105. All right, we'll remember that. Got it written down. All right, so I guess we're going in. Whap him and shoot him. Oh, dude, throwing a fish at her? How dare you? How dare you, sir? You gain 30 XP. You look around the building, but it turns out to be just filled with rotting fish. Let's say red herring storage. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading "Backstage entrance, here it being," with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Let's go backstage. Sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, but it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffering at crazy things and arrows? Or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe. But, oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird, probably. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. I can only imagine. Alright. This sign says cafe in Goblin. Looks like the door is locked. Dang it. Yeah, not for long. No, it's not, because we'll probably need it for the sword. What's this? Guard barracks. Treasure cave. This door should remain locked at all times. Sadly, this door is locked. Heading guns a-blazing. Because why not? Oh, this could be bad. Ow. Oh, is that how we're gonna play? Alright, fine. Well, I'll hit you back, buddy. Look at that. Let's not shoot the cactus. This is a silly thing. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna smack this guy around. Shoot him. Weird weapon. Oh, we just killed the cactus. Now go smack him. There you go. Shoot him again. We win. You win. That'd show them that they weren't dead now. Got the treasure cave key, got 59 meat, goblin mezcal, and a goblin pistol. Hooray! Alright. Goblin mezcal. There we are. You have to be careful when you make mezcal to avoid turning it into poison, and goblins are categorically not careful when they make mezcal. Party time. Goblin manufacture usually involves randomly welding things together until they do approximately what you want, and this pistol is no exception. Alright, well, we will just, let's go in here. Head inside. This goblin's paying more attention to their book Goblet than to you, but you're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing on by. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. Think about how Goratio is the only surviving one at the end. Everybody else dying, poisoning, swording, plow, pow, blam. Oh, wow, spoilers. Oh, that's good. This goblin guard is whittling a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird call skills. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your great crested grebe impression. Oh, gas, my great crested grebe, wow. The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. Unlike the two other guards, this one's being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says G. Take that. Shoot ya. I'm gonna poison ya. Ow! Don't hit me. Don't make me deploy the snake. You don't want me to deploy snake. Hit him. Ow! Huzzah! You gain 20 XP, hooray! I think we will swap our guns out, just because, why not? Goblin pistol. Oh, that's what we can check. The goblin! The gold goblin lollipop. Oh, hey, wow, it contains a year's supply of dynamite. Nice. And I'm out of needles. Well, that's a bummer. Anything else? No, we're good. Okay. So now we can go back to the railroad camp. Some distance off the trail, you see a water tower that appears to have sprung a small leak. Let's plug it up. You fire a single bullet in the hole, plugging it and rendering the water supply safe, if slightly leaded. Alright, let's see. Check speed, do I got? I have 232. Gumption. Up. Stand by. See, there was an automatic option I could have picked to have the game just automatically level this. Station and barrel. Hornswoggling. Bump that up. 42 XP. Alright, we fully leveled up now. Let's go over here. Welcome to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. He's still sleeping. He's still playing with his watch. She's just whistling. Hey! Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passengers are getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit and I'll get the fellas to set up the charge and I'll let you do the honors. So me consults with the other workers and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs, pushes the whole grade of dynamite up next to the rocks and wires a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Oh, here we go, chat. Kablooey! Surveyors didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. What's a rock monster? There's a very large, very angry-looking guy, standing here. Apparently, it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you going to handle this? Let's hornswoggle it. You gotta get out of here. There's a huge flood coming down the mountain pass and you'll be worn down in smooth round pebbles. Don't worry about us, just save yourself. The rock monster stomps away in a panic. Well, now, that's as fine day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on your map for you in case our paths happen to cross again. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Ah, just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on this train sold out. Sorry, boss. Hi, train. Remains of your triumph over that crazy rock pile guy. Okay, nothing to see here now, so we'll fix that. Let's see if she has. Where's that? Oh, let's go check out the Big Apple while we're up here. You hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with her walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to her lapel is gilded, as are all of her teeth. Guess she was trying to take it with her. Chat, we're gonna schmooze us some free loot. Good afternoon, madam. I must say I did not expect to meet such an esteemed lady in such a low-class environment. Have you perhaps lost your way? Please, allow me to direct you back to civilized lands. Skeleton listens carefully as you make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere, then generously tips you an entire one meat. You accept it graciously, since you didn't notice you snagging a gold lily off her lapel when you had your hand on her shoulder. Sweet! As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how it got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Well, let's clean it up. You make a little dent in it. Keep digging. We're gonna keep cleaning it up, chat. I'm just banging on the E key. Way smaller than it was before. Almost gone now. Keep digging. Hooray! Okay, so that was that. Alright, up to the silver plater. You have a run-in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line come to life. Grab him. Shoot him. Ooh, I got stenched. Yay, we win. 20 XP, a snake liver. You elect not to keep the skin from this one. Collect 3 venom and 3 medicine. Medicine. Okay, 5 HP. Let me see here. Gilded Lily. Yeah, we'll keep the revolting brooch, I think. Alright, we're at the golden plater. Howdy, what can I do for you? High treats, I can do that. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... never mind. Man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. Sure, let's plate my hat. Let's not plate anything. Well, yeah, we can plate my thingy. Yeah, my thingy. Plate my weapon. Okay, so that's pretty much all he has. plate your thingy. It's made of silver. Wrong. Howdy, Susie. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. All right, well, we'll take a look. Okay, so back to the map. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Railroad camp. Since we're here, let's check out the Dude Ranch. don't have a crowbar, so we're kind of stuck. Looks like somebody's been washing farts in this thing. Yeah. Kick it open. I get a lasso and ranch punch. That's a good question. You must have experience in it. Hey, like, howdy! I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? Kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds. It's a derogatory term created by the band, but yeah, basically. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved to this little patch of land to grow crops. Then we decided it's more natural just to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? But that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. Yeah, let's not try to con him out of his hat. Howdy, I'm Alexander. I'm Louise. Louise Ramfrup. Why the long face, Louise? Oh, jeez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get into this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Well, I didn't realize they were really interested was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Oh, so you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. You know somewhere is hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid work would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't, sorry. Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know. The quote-unquote garden, everybody. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us here right now. Let's go. To the railroad camp. Squirrely D's ears perk up and he suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rocks. They make your ears ring somehow. You discovered a new map location, the West Pole. Fine, we'll check it out. Howdy, Susie. You know, we're right about the middle of the territory. Back when the cows came home, this was right about where the first reports came out. Like, ground zero? Yep. It's a big ranch that was the first one to go. Seems like an obvious place to check out. Yeah, for sure. Mess with the rocks. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they're sort of drawn to each other. You could probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Something suave. Cool zigzag, a sassy face. Sassy face it is. These rocks are strange. Yeah, okay. Something powerful. A threatening fist. Alright, now we do something suave. Wait. No, we did that already. We need something mystical. Weird. Stick. Okay, well that didn't get us much. Alright. Go back to the railroad camp, which is where we were heading to begin with. Sleep again. He must have sleepwalked here. I stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. I have one? Nope. Please. No, get your own. Where'd you get them? A little way south of here. From a fella named Roy Bean. Discover new map location, Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Okay. Still whistling. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Snuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. The House of Justice and Jelly Beans. I approve. Any ideas? Oh, well, there's an old mine uptown. It's called Brentwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you fix the deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. That's Trinity's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Yes. I'm in. We must make this happen. Of course, anything you find build a bridge out of is fine by me. That doesn't seem like the simplest option. One of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edvard Munch. Pay your meat and look through the telescope at the Big Canyon. Sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Okay, nothing else here. Alright, we have to go visit that. We gotta find out where the House of Jelly Beans is at. Where is it? Alright, we're off. As I can find the cursor, there it is. We're off to the House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stencil letters on the side read, property of Fort Alldead Library. This bag full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one of specific interest to you, though. Alright, Trin, I'm gonna need to see a nice big sign out front of your house. Just like this. Same fonts. You know. I'll be looking for it. Hey there, Susie. Heard about a ranch in this area which might be notable. How do you mean? It's one that was never attacked by the cows. Huh? Yeah, that might be worth investigating. Well, yeah, your house is much prettier than this, so maybe we need to get you like an LED signboard out in front of your house. Sign upgrade. And it's red. Nice. Hopefully it's a shade of red I can see. I'll pretend to, I'll make sure to tell you it's red even if it doesn't look red. Roy must perform. That would be awesome. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Let's perform some of our own. You gussy up a bit. You change. You get 5 XP. What is this even hooked up to? Alright, y'all know Zanny's rule of toilets in video games, right? It's basically a lot of people's rules, but I call it mine too. You know my rule of toilets in video games, right? Always gotta check and make sure to see if they work or not. And this one does work. We get an XP for it. Alright. Enough hemming and hawing outside, let's go in. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Alexander Zambleton. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the walk. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe you should just say museum. Guess you got a point. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. Let's help get them back. I'll help you get them back. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. It's a yellow jelly bean in a single yellow jelly bean in the case with the sign that says Paraguaya murder bee honey jelly bee, very rare, 6,000 meat. All right, I want a murder bee. Oh look, another spittoon. We're going in. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overwhelmingly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Garish rainbow colors pour together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Oh, we got a oh, it's a quote-unquote perk. What's it say? Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the right side, this hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. See, I got some resistances out of it. It was worth it. What's that befouled pistol? Let's see. All right, we're going to replace that. I think it was well worth it. Trin, on a scale of 1 to yes, are you high this evening? Oh yeah, I forgot. You can read this. Let's read it. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine a combat skill that will reduce the target's moxie. There's a recipe for quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. I can't read them all straight. I can only pick one because this is going to give me another another action. We shall do bad medicine. Your love is like bad medicine. See, I can do this. All right, so we did that. The Kellogg Ranch. What do you say we go rustle some jelly bean thieves? Looks like someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. We'll fight them. Alright, let's see. Of course, totally missed them all. Nice work, me. Ow. Ow. This is probably a bad idea. Ow. Yeah, we're out. Run. Dealing with snakes was your job, you'd be fired. Can't fire me, I quit. Squirrely D wraps his tail around your foot and drags you the rest of the way where you were headed. Thanks, Squirrely D. Just had to check them to make sure it was like, you know. Sorry about that. Just had to answer that. All right, so we're going to the jelly bean thieves. Oh, there's 5 of them. So if I die or get angry again, I pass out and the day's over. You approach the bandit seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, unless you want to eat bad. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. Fella stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man. I need to have them back. Oh, is that right? How you plan on doing that? With violence. Oh. Oh, that was a bad idea. And I passed out. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Susie must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though. And sober. And there's these two punching each other again. Slop, there's the kitchen. Still nobody here. At least they could give us more cowbell. Come on, do something. Fine. No more cowbell. Fine. All right, let's see. So Redwood, the West Hellstrom Ranch. Whew. Let us go. Let's go to the Kellogg Ranch because why not? It's going to take us all the way up and around. Shirtless man in tight, stretchy pants charges one of you out of nowhere. Ah! No more mushrooms, no more yogurt, no more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something, kill it, and eat it. Holy jeez.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Maybe we shouldn't go over that way yet. I am apparently not, Good grief. Kellogg Ranch. The list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. It's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. According to the scale, you weigh 7 slugs. You don't know how to use a scale correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings from the ranch's customers. It's the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's that time again, is it, Grin? Alright, hold on. According to this ruler, you're 5 schnoas and 7 feet tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Because of course you don't. It'll be interesting to see if Dota and drinking comes back next week. Ramsey says it's going to, but we shall see. It's been like a month, I think. At least. There we go. Yeah. But she says it'll be back next week, so we shall see. Cheers. Drink up. Here's to you. So good. All right, so we don't know how to use the ruler correctly. Let's go into the office. It's a menacing ape skeleton. A grotesque and anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. Boy, there sure are a lot of books about enemas on this shelf. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Let's try that. Combat. That. And eat that. Okay. So we here. Mostly medical journals and Bibles. And some old National Geographics. Whoa, hello. Ooh. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it appears so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me. First step I call is purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, you know, Nighttime activities. Alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas. Yikes! And the consumption of wholesome and nutritious green flakes, manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. Okay, I made the connection now. Sandy's a little slow to pick up tonight. What makes them any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? Final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen. Features several workout machines I've invented myself. Eating all this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for, and it works. Certainly it does. Why, look at me. You're dead. Holy coincidental. Uh-huh. This desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or single pen. It only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Here, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I never. Ooh, push the secret button. A hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. That's good. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. Oh, that's good. Get out of this. You already did this. Alright. What's in the dormitory? Oh. Again, with the keep calm and enjoy nothing. I don't have lock picking it. I can't pick the lock. Okay. Phooey. Oh. Oh. Gonna eventually bump it up, I suppose. What's in the kitchen? It's combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Label on this thing says, no press. This is a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. Pizza time! Yeah, I don't have 20 mysticality right now. Okay, do I have anything to bump that up? Yeah, that helps. Now I should be able to do it. Let's see. There we go. Grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes into a more or less straightforward recipe. Recipe reads 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt. Press to 91 psi. Cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. I gotta buy a crowbar. That's what I need to do. Let's go. So let us. What I meant to do. And forgot. Let's go to the store. It's gonna be a long ride. Hey there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally. I'm Alexander. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here, sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Toasty! Alright. Soap. Hydrates. I can do that. Ooh, Civ 5. Neat. I had to play that some night. Alright, Sharon. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the drink. Thanks for the drink redemptions. I have hydrated. Alright. We have a pickaxe. You don't have anything I need. You don't have anything I need. Alright, back to the store. Snake pit mine. All these freaking mines everywhere. Alright, tell me you have a crowbar. You do not have a crowbar. Dang it, I need a crowbar. You meat nuggets. All right. Let's go to the mine, see what's over here. Come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Of course, I'm going to take the ruthless option. Let's see. Plus one armor. Plus one armor. Okay, well, about the same. Alright, so we're at the mine. There's a meat vein. Hey, Susie, you know how many of this stuff works? Now? Okay then. An orb. Alright, let's go into the mine. See a snake coiled up in a little hole. Pull it out and punch it? Yeah. Some meat. On second thought, yes. Swap him. We win! Snake liver. Whole steak skin. Alright, I gotta know. What does that offer? 3 moxie. Okay. Smoking snake. Take that! More meat, snake liver bladder, snake venom bladder rather. Dynamite, kerosene. Snake eggs! Two of them at least. And now they're snakes. snack. Sorry, other snack. Pickaxe. Right. There's not much else in here. Pile of rocks. Meat. Inventory, more meat nuggets. Oh, let's see. Anything else new that we haven't been to yet? No, we didn't go to Breadwood or the Hellstorm Ranch. Let's go to the Hellstorm Ranch next. Let's see what that offers us. Riding down the dusty desert trail, you catch a whiff of the unmistakable scent of snake oil. You fire your nose to the rack of an old medicine show. We'll check it out later. Come back to it here next. The heck is that? Oh my gosh, that's it. It's gotta be what? It's where the cows came home from. How do you know? No, look at this place. Look at this damn thing. It's like someone went in and tore a hole in nothing. What the hell is it gonna be? Foraging. Got a lucky horseshoe. Oh, this goes in your offhand. What's my offhand now? Target, a hell cow. He took 19 spooky damage. Spooky damaging me again. Listen, cow, me and you're gonna have a chat. Take that. Pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Haha, just kidding, they're super evil. 40 XP, Infernal Soul Fragment. What does that do? Anything cool? Wispy tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit, just hanging out on the side of the pail, going, ooh, ooh. Leave it for now. Anything else? Foraging 2. Picking up. Now we can go back to the old medicine show. Off the one side of the desert trail, a skeleton is sitting in the shade of a rocky ridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to the heat. As you move closer to investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book. And as you get close enough to see that it's a copy of the Longfellow translation of Dante's Divine Comedy, you notice that the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages, and making little notes in the margins with the pencil. Excuse me, you're my light. Ah, talking skeleton! Sorry, it took me by surprise. Target, a very smart skeleton. Let's see how much she hurt. Oh, what am I gonna get hit by? More spooky damage. Spooky that. Oh, you killed me. No. Dockside Tick's mouth beholder? In a sense, this sofa was pretty nasty even before the wagon got destroyed. Most of these books are fake, but there's one real one. You got an item. Oils I have known. Actually, I bet we will now. Book was penned by Doc Galactic, one of the pioneers of snake oiling trade, chock full of recipes for tinctures and balms and such. Shall read it. I got a skill, oceanology. Ironically, the woes from your fingers destroy the fragile old book while you were reading it. Oh well. Okay, I don't have anything to combine it with, so we'll stop chemistrizing. Snake letter. Oh, well, there we go. Now what do I want to make? I want to make combat items. Flammable bullet oil. I want to make snake schnapps. Alright, let's stop chemistrizing for now. Alright. Knock Real Politics mouth beholder. Also Automatics mutton chop. What else? Where else do we have? Breadwood. Let's go to Breadwood. You know a town's going to pot when the horses are drunk? Oh, good. Read the list of Breadwood's problems. Missing mail. The last batch of mail never made it here. Overdue book. One of the library's 4 books was checked out and never turned back in. Stalled logging permit. Whole swaths of forest are still standing. We can't chop them down. Soup shortage. Town's soup kitchen doesn't have any soup in it. Skeletons everywhere. Skeletons keep wandering into town and poking people in the eye. Ow! That would hurt. Missing yeast. The town's entire stock of yeast was stolen by the Yeasty Gang. Robbed bread bank. The town's bank was cleaned out by the Baker Boys. Note, last time a mayor let this list get over 3 items, we chased him out of town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. Breadstick. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Alexander Hamilton, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I'll offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got some problems to worry about. Mary glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Sure, we'll help. Maybe I can help with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Let's go after the overdue book. Glance at the problems board, which offers the selections of current issues as well as a dire warning. What problem do you want to offer help with? All right, so we got the, we're going after a library book. That library's only got 4 books. It was serious business when someone done return one. I reckon say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. It's a couple of years ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. All right, guess we're gonna go there. Leave this town with a drunk horse. Clacking hissy sound draws your attention to a skeleton limping out of the shadows. She's wearing the dry rotted tatters of an old army jacket and is so full of bullet holes that she's more a skeleton-shaped cloud of hovering bone splinters than a skeleton. She must have what they call true grit. We shall hornswoggle her. Wow, look at you. It sure is your lucky day running into me like this. Yes. I just happen to run a skeleton spackle and plastering service. Here's my card. I'll just fold it up and tuck it in your eye socket right there so you won't lose it. Come by the shop tomorrow and I'll fix you right up. Nice. Oh, guess we're fighting some cows. Again. Oh, these are all hell cows. We'll just shoot randomly. We got 8 hit at least. Take that! Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Cute cat. We're not cow tipping tonight, we're cow shooting. Bad cow. They're hell calves, I'm sorry. On the XP, 2 roasted cow tongues, 3 smoldering leathers. Susie has become stronger, huzzah! Alright, that was sure. What can we, we have 143 XP. I'm gonna bump you up, and you up. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Wow, this place has really been blown to pieces. Small diary is the only legible thing left on this shelf. And I can talk tonight, I really can. Let's read it. Why not? Flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful and describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. Ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, e.g. boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out that isn't much good against cannonballs. It's a solid steel vault door. Okay, there's gotta be a way in somehow. Oh, there's what we're looking for. We managed to find part of the overdue book from the Redwood Library. Pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got the address stamped right on the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. Well, let's go back to... Where are we? We are up there. Let's go back to Redwood. Double neck mine. We'll continue where we're going. Back here with the drunk horse. Talk to the mayor. Be able to find that missing library book? Well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everybody mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Most is just bottom half of the pictures, so that's all right. All right, so we're gonna pick up the next problem, missing mail. When'd you know it in the bunkhouse? Buttery biscuit in the bunkhouse. You Reginald? It's Hobart Buppert. You what? Oh, I mean, hi Hobart. I'm Alexander Hamilton. Oh, you seem like the traveling sort. Mind doing a fellow a favor? What's a favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I heard they got one at the petting cemetery, but... The what? Petting cemetery. Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. But see, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. Going alone? No, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera, and I figured if you were to go... You went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Sure, why not? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I will be back. I will be back. I will. Howdy, you Reginald? Doing the folk out of are you? Name's Alexander Hamilton. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail and said you can give me a line of where to start looking. Oh yeah, all right. I got up being a mailman a couple years ago, but doubt to change the system much. All mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. All right. And we still got the drunk horse wandering around town. Pepperoni mold, and I don't have foraging. Sorry. What's in the buttery biscuit? Whatever. Don't be this guy. Okay, well. What are these guys up to? Let's ask him. Man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. Man with the white hat looks broken sad. What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. The man in the white hat crumbles. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50 meat, then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Each time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? Those are the rules. How did this guy lose all his meat to you? He's real bad at it. I'll give it a try. All right, partner, start naming pharaohs. Let's keep going. Man away has scowls. Table's lost. Close, get lost. It's a post. Trade with it. Oh, yes, crowbar. Finally. Mushroom plucking pliers. Alright, let's see. Definitely want to keep that. Do this so we get another skill. Tips and tricks. There's a quick on the draw. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. She shot somebody 3 times instead of just 1. Use fan hammer. Combat skill lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's a free sample of a cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Gives big spleen a perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. Fan hammer. This guy's grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. Well, looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. Bartender pours a shot of something and slaps it on the bar in front of you. I don't get to choose. No. Thanks. Sign on the ain't got no darts. It's the guy washing dishes. That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. Tell him you're free yourself. Alrighty. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. Yeah? What'd you do a thing like that for? Feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks. I don't know how to pretty much do nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. I can also wash clothes. I can play washboard. That's pretty much it, though. There's plenty of job opportunities opening up in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck there, out there? Well, all right. It's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. Okay. Chatting. Oh look, another spittoon. Chat. Guess what we're doing before I call it a night? We're going in. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. They're splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What does it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these four foul spittoons. Oh, this is good. I've got my hand in there splashing around. No, I'm not listening. You find nothing. You were the worst person in the world. Oh, that's good. The worst person. I like the writers of this game. This is good. Ha! I found something, all right. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great, boots. Boots full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. Oh. Oh, Lord. This game, I'm telling you. Alright, yeah, we're gonna replace him. Alright, chat. It's pretty much 11 o'clock. I've been on since 8. So, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap her up here for this evening. Let me exit out of here a second. Quit. Alright. So, I should be back Sunday evening, perhaps. You can catch Trinity. Let me see if my shout out button works. Yeah, there you go. You can check out Remsey. Remsey's on Tuesdays and Fridays. We will be back for Dota and Drinking next Friday on her channel, or so she says. And Trinity usually during the week does writing sprints. Give her a follow and turn on your notifications at the Writing Tribe, and you'll know when she goes live. But for this evening, I hope you enjoyed me. I had a great time. Hope the stream was fulfilled. This game is, yeah, we're definitely gonna keep up with this. I gotta see this through now. So at any rate, have a great weekend. I will see you again on Sunday. And just remember, I'm Zanny. I'm awesome. So are you. And have a lovely, lovely evening.